back, Saber fans. This is Obi-Wan Sabers. I am Kevin. Today I want to do an unboxing of Luke Skywalker's Return of the Jedi Saber. This is the TXQ version, slightly weathered down. We're going to do a teardown on this one, see how it functions. And then I want to do a comparison with the LGT version, the slightly shinier one that I've already had in my inventory. So stay tuned. Let's get on with this cool video. Okay, here we are with the box. I always love these boxes that are coming in from TXQ. They should put a lot of extra work into these. I can't say enough about them. So let's see what we've got going here. Already, this is already really cool. I'm liking this thing. Nice and bubble wrapped. Here we go. There it is. It's dulled down, it's grayed down, so it's not, I don't want to give anybody the misconception here that this is a battle ready or a battle version or a weather worn kind of saber. It doesn't have any nicks or scuffs in the paint or anything like that. I mean, it is metal. It definitely does have some weight to it. It's just it's a toned down version, like it's older. It looks older, like Luke Skywalker when he was in episode 6, at the end of episode 6. So a beautiful looking saber. We got the emitter part with the that holds the blade. So there it is, and I'm noticing the difference between this one and the LGT version is they moved the button over to the side. So these guys,
power on.
This is how we power it on. This has the SNB4 board in it. So the lights, I think this is an upgrade from the last version. I don't think these ones lit up from the last one, but I'm sure liking this one. It is very loud, very cool. Nice options.
Power off.
So let's see what else we have in the box. That is really cool. So toolkit. Actually, you know what? Let's just take all these out. Display stand. Of course, our blade, we need that, and that looks to be about it. So that's the box. Toolkit comes with instruction manual. Battery charger. And this is very, very interesting here. What we have here is another pommel piece. So this comes right off. So this is obviously your speaker one because that has the holes in it. This one does not have holes in it. So this would be the display version. So it's closed off. Really cool. Yeah, we got that one sitting on the stand. And then we also have an alternate emitter end, which is your display version as well. A couple other things I'm noting about the blade assembly that I'm going to show you here too in a really quick sec. So that's the display version. So no, the blade obviously doesn't fit into there. But if you're just using that one for a display, there it is. That is pretty authentic. I am liking that. So the other bonus part, you should be able to see that, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4 set screws for the blade. So you set the blade in here. I think you put this on your blade, and then you mount your blade into your emitter, and then put your 4 set screws in there. Plus, I do believe, yep, there is one more set screw in the end of this emitter for extra support for your blade. So, I mean, that's phenomenal. That is really good design thinking right there. A little bit awkward to put together, I see, but I mean, once you get that together, that's pretty awesome. You know, obviously I was thinking like, okay, well, how do you put all this together? Like, can you put the blade in after? But no, because you need the, you can see that once this emitter piece goes on here, it covers up the set screws for in there. But I mean, even without screws, that's actually not bad. So once the set screws are in there, you actually get a lot more support. There's not a lot of meat in there that holds onto the blade, but once you get all those set screws in there, you still get some pretty good swing on that. So I'm loving it. I'm thinking this is like really, really, really cool. I'm really liking this design from TXQ. So let's do a little bit of a tear down here. Get this stuff out of the way. Let's see what we're looking at. So this I find this is really on there compared to the LGT version. I mean they tack theirs down as well, but once you take it off a couple of times, it's yeah, you're pretty much retacking it. But this is really solid. I do not want to take this off because this looks like it's all. It looks like this is one piece. I haven't torn down it far enough, but so we got our two emitters, we got our two pommels. We have our battery end and the soundboard for the core. Blade clip pommel part. The grip comes off of the switch end. Again, I'm not going to tear this down that much. I mean, these are looks like heat shrink on here for the connector, so it doesn't look like disassembly is going to be rather simple if I wanted to take it down that far, but I mean honestly I don't have a need for doing that right now, so I don't want to take it down all that much. PCB board is fitted right in there, and I'm believing it's glued down as well. So yeah, you can see how that goes through. And it doesn't look like there. Oh yeah, maybe there is. There it is. Yep, there's another connector, so we can get all our. We can get this thing totally apart very easily. Quick disassembly, quick reassembly. So really good quality on this Saber. I love the weight. I love the design. Let me grab the. There's the LGT nice bright shiny version. So weight is the same. Quality is really good. I mean, there's subtle differences in design, but you know what? They are different companies, so they're going to put their own spin on it. But again, the LGT version has the button under here. This thing, I do find it slides quite a bit. If it pops off, you could, I mean, the button could just fall right out. Takes a little bit to set that one up, but you know, honestly, it's still a really good design. I do like this one. Still like this one. So the end pommel piece does not come off. It's all part of the whole belt clip assembly. This collar has to come off in order for the core to come out. The core is all one piece, and then there's the switch end, and then the emitter breaks down as well. But the LGT version does have the extra meat in here for the blade, and four set screws to hold the blade in there. So you still get a really good bite down that, so you can swing it around without too much worry of your blade flying out. So I'm not a big fan. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's all that's out there. I haven't seen anything. If you've seen any other ones out there, I'd love to hear about them. But as far as I know, all the Saber assemblies do the same thing. All the companies, I'm sorry, do the same thing where they have the blade in there and then they use the set screws to hold the blade in there. So as far as I know, there's nothing else out there. I do have a design in mind. I'd really love to get it onto the market, but all in good time. So that is that. But yeah, loving this one. Display stand comes preset with comes pre-packaged with all of the Sabers that I've seen from TXQ. Not all of the LGT. They are available on the website, obi1sabers.ca. Might be a good time to mention as well. If you are liking the video, please subscribe, send us a like, notification bell, get notifications when we're putting out extra videos. It sure helps me out, sure helps the channel out, and helps us grow as a lightsaber community. So that would be really much appreciated. All right. So yeah, this is a really good video. I want to keep this one kind of short. guess we could put this back together just to see how that. The only tricky part is about the wiring, making sure everything's just fit in there nice and snug. Because this is your tricky part. Once you pull these wires out, well, you gotta carefully tuck them back in there. You don't want to kink those wires at all. There we go. And we can put our line up. Really hard to tell which one is the. I think we're going this way. It does have arrows on here on the end, but there's nothing on the outside of here to really tell you which is which. Feels like that's pretty good. We'll know here in a minute. Really like that. I like these D-ring type clips with the triangle D-ring clips for hooking on your belt if you got the belt clip. So apparently that is good. Oops. Very cool. Very much like in the Saber. So there's a direct comparison. This is the LGT. This is the TXQ. Designs are very similar. There are slight differences, like the brassy part here on the edge. I'm liking that. Slightly difference on these rings on the side. Of course, the brass is a little bit duller down, but that's the idea for the weathered version. Also available on the website. So, any comments? Feel free to throw something below. Let me know if you have one of these, what you think of it, any of the TXQ or the LGT line. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd like to get some conversations going and see what we can offer here in the future and what you guys are kind of looking for. So, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Stay safe out there.